And there he is.
Well, that was an interesting Discord fun thing. It just decided to stop. All right, I'm plugging back into the mainstream. Minimize their application. I'm sitting tight.
All right, who's up in our first set today?
So interestingly, Ace J versus Yberrie, I think, are the two players in this top 8 that have played pretty much the most games in this season. Yberrie topping in at 21 matches, while Ace J has played 23 so far. And let me tell you, they've been going at it the whole season, so this is going to be a big fight because it's the last chance for either of them to make it in, and I'm sure each one of them is equally hungry given what they've been putting in this season.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we've seen Yberrie and I think Ace J in pretty much every single qualifier so far.
Exactly, but here, well, the edge here comes that Yberrie definitely comes in with about a 57% win rate on his matches, with Ace J coming in a little bit lower at 47. So it feels like Ace J will be coming in from behind a little bit, and we'll have to pull out a couple of stops because Yberrie has been showing up with such an adaptability to what players bring to the table that it'll be exciting to see how the matches unfold.
And of course, do you have any stats there on character play rate? Because I feel like the Force Burn is quite a popular one for these Emmys so far.
I don't have it as a total. I have it per player so far. But I can tell you that we have a 47% win rate on Forsburn and 52 on Ori for Yberrie. So, again, pretty close.
Oh my god, Bat with the 10 gifted subs, by the way. Happy birthday, Rendered.
Are your ears doing all right, Rendered?
It is your birthday, Rendered.
We are ready, Rendered. Hit us with the mad replays.
Forest floor, let's go.
All right.
Yep, we can
we
see.
We can
And
see.
it looks good already. Ace J putting up the toxic gas.
Oh, we're going with the green color. This is a new one for me. I don't think I've seen him in green. Well, it seems like both of them are already having their sussing out of what the neutral will look like.
Yeah, nothing terribly insane so far. Mostly just poking at each other. Yberrie going to take a very defensive position by the looks of it, as long as Ace J's sitting inside that smoke.
I must say, I do like how Ace J has been really improving the smoke play since the first qualifier of this season. Definitely been putting in the effort and mixing up all those returns, which I'd love to see. Oh, that back air could have been pretty fatal right there.
Yeah, it's one of those matchups where those percentages can be a little bit misleading, as this Ori can die so early.
It's that sort of double-edged sword. Can both kill early, with a wonderful bash like this, or die early. Do or die, is what I feel.
Ace J now a bit on the back foot. Got some ground to make up, but gonna be fishing for smash attacks that aren't quite landing.
Interesting not choosing to actually land that one. I feel it would have been advantageous in that moment to have landed that forward strong too, but we'll see what happens.
Yberrie getting a lot of mileage out of this stock advantage right now. Not even going into anything that Ace J is putting out.
No, it's actually Ace. It seems that Yberrie is really controlling the pace, just sitting just outside the range and punishing really hard. Finally, we get a back air to actually take the first stock, and Ace J is on the board, but still very far behind. A lot of ground to make up. And we'll see what Yberrie allows him to do, because at this stage it's all.
Oh no! The offstage bash. It was certainly an attempt.
Well, the swag bash, wasn't it?
Not that Yberrie is particularly unfazed. It just means that they've actually, I believe, gone down that last stock without taking any damage.
No, exactly. And it's almost like showing how confident you are about the situation here. It's that sending a crucial message, isn't it? Oh, and a beautiful parry, but not hitting the final hit there.
Actually waiting out recovery. HJ not choosing to do anything with that smoke, however. Recovering straight up to stage, and Yberrie's gonna punish it.
Very clean play by Yberrie there, keeping it really cool. Probably showing off a little bit, but let's see if HJ manages to recoup and regroup within between rounds. And let's find... Don't worry, Rendered, we'll be fine. Streamer forgetting to stream from the background. I think Rendered has had a big return home and is kind of putting it all together for us, which we are always grateful for. So, Wacky, you've done your interview questions. Is there anything you'd like to share with us about your experience, knowing that it's drawing ever closer, your moment in the limelight?
Oh, I don't want to take the spotlight here on this one.
No,
you'll get, as far as I'm concerned, you'll get my interview answers when.
No, those ones, no spoilers there. I meant you and your preparedness, because I heard you went up against SNC and had a very wonderful 3-0, and who knows, that could signal a new evolution in your gameplay even.
I think it's signaled a new anti-crag evolution, and that's about it so far. But unfortunately, no crags. No crags yet. We don't know. There could be one. We do have one in the top 8, don't we? Do we? I don't think we do.
Doesn't Bina? No.
Bina's not in top 8.
CTK.
Yeah, CTK's a Zetaburn, so. All right, we're back.
No, you're right. There isn't anybody in this ranks. Well, it was me misreading the thing. Yeah, no crags. So, anyways.
All right, we're being taken off to the what is it called? Blazing Hideout.
Blazing Hideout. It is. And we're fighting for position and center stage and neutral. And it seems like we've got AceJ very much pressing forward and wanting to stick as close as possible to Yberrie.
Both characters, of course, getting a lot of value out of controlling this central, platform area. Very strong. And in fact, that is just gonna straight up option select explosions.
Wow, that was such an enormous amount of coverage in just one short moment there. You really have to be ready for what Yberrie is capable of putting out at the moment, and it can catch anyone off guard. Ooh. Goodness, it feels like AceJ is definitely feeling the pressure, because some of the moves are not quite on point, and they could have been some moments where some spikes could have hit and quickly equaled the playing field, but as it stands at the moment, still going further and further behind. And
Yberrie's playing really well around covering options, is what I'm feeling here. They're not good kill though, but yeah, they're not doing too much that'll put them at major risk apart from that one bash.
I mean, that was for the crowd. I think you always pay your dues, pay your taxes for the crowd. And now it's back to business. And as you say, Yberrie very much clearing out the smoke where it's needed, waiting for the right moment to strike, like there. Oh, you hate to see that. Trying to mix it up and taking a little bit more time to recover, but it went too far, and you hate to see that.
And this is a pattern which I feel I've seen a fair few times now, because obviously we've been on this desk a little bit for this season. We've seen Yberrie more than a few times. And I think, the attention I want to, call out here is to their they're edge guarding. They're pressure at the ledge, not letting people back onto the stage, and I think they've been using that to really great effect versus Force Burn. And another
Very
5
much
subs
so.
from Bad. Happy birthday, Rendered.
That is, Rendered must be the happiest he's ever been, I'm sure of it. Nobody can deny that. Indeed, you're right, and Yberrie has just been really great at just picking and choosing what he wants to, and in fact, just knowing when to stop a combo to still maintain that advantage, especially with that effective edge guard that Yberrie is so capable of, and has shown us multiple times how effective it is.
HJ trying to put up some smoke and play a little defensively, but is caught with a bash to finish it off.
And that's
Still
2 games up for Yberrie.
Closer than game 1, so
Inching
if
away,
if that momentum carries on, HJ could still find a game here.
Oh, definitely. It would be great to see Ace J on the board, but it does feel like Yberrie is still quite comfortably in control of the situation, and Ace J is just trying to find that entry point to actually cement a victory. So over to game 3, Triple Pond. Let's see what happens in this one. One thing that I did notice Yberrie doing, which was absolutely genius, was actually leaving one smoke patch, which made it so obvious which place, or giving the very easy option to Ace J of recovery, and covering for that as well as anything behind it. I sometimes find that intimidating when they almost give you you could go for the easy option, but it might cost you very dearly.
Yeah, Yberrie actually not even gonna find a chance, as that one Upstrong is gonna send them to the sky.
Ace J is definitely coming in with a little bit more of a pep in this one, actually causing Yberrie to play into him rather than the other way around, which has seemed the pattern so far, and doing some lovely juggles. You love to see them. Really racking up that percent and finishing it off cleanly. We have a combust online. Ooh, and it's gone.
Alright, well that's the first stop down for Yberrie. Yeah, 2 more to try and make back. And it's looking good so far. Once again, we are seeing 0 damage taken. A second stock. We might be seeing an SD from that second stock again as well.
Well, I mean, Yberrie has shown us that they can also keep them very safe, those bashes, and they're always pixels away, really. It's great DI being brought in by Ace J to survive them. Great clone use there to cover up the ledge. Nice,
and
again.
Is on the other foot with this recovery. Ace J happily sitting inside the smoke to tap Yberrie back off.
Yeah. Ooh, a lovely 1-2 over there, Ori to sign.
But good DI going to keep Ace J very safe for the minute. In fact, might keep them safe for another one.
Indeed.
Getting around
manages to dodge the option select.
And this damage starting to really tick up. Not good for the Ori, pretty good for the Form.
Now it's getting to the territory where... Ooh!
And a really nice bait out of the roll is going to be read like a book. Ace J bringing it back for game 3.
We have a set on our hands. Go Ace J. That was an excellent set. There, let's have a look at game 4. Will the momentum carry on? We're going to Rock Wall. Now this one I always feel is a very Ori favored one. It's 1, 2, 3 taps and you're already at the blast zone, as we almost saw here. But I don't know. Do you think is Volsborn capable of the same?
So yeah, I think it's a bit harder to say. In this case, this is just one of those volatile states, especially that you look at that. I feel like I give it to the Ori in this case,
Ori.
just because the bashes you've got to be so careful of, if only for those.
Very much so.
With that said, I feel like as these qualifiers have gone on, Yberrie has strayed a little less into the bashes.
I don't know. I don't know. I saw quite a few this set alone, but
Oh, this side
Perhaps.
for sure. But
Ah,
maybe it's just misperception.
indeed. Or if anything, we've seen that the bashes, apart from that first one, have become much safer and very much a tool to be feared. Ooh, lovely mix up there with a down strong. Still a lot of ground to make up, but AceJ seems to be
Fortunately, that's a
keeping
very
his-
dangerous percentage.
and a very different position to be in.
Yeah, and this is one of the other big problems with this stage is not having that room to go out to the side is gonna force Ace J like either downwards or upwards.
But hang on. That was a good set of percents tacked on right there. Although Yberrie's wrangling back the control immediately, and AceJ trying to return to neutral.
And that
Oh, Mr.
lovely
Tech.
little pop from Sign is gonna actually catch Ace J, but also the clone fake out. Lots of lovely tricky things going on in this set so far.
Well, very much so.
And now
And we
Ace
can
J gotta
also
be
see-
careful, he's being pushed towards the edge and in fact gets jab checked by Yberrie.
The speed. Oh,
And
there
the
we
two
go.
back airs are gonna finish it off.
I always underestimate the speed on ground, even without wave dashing of an Ori, and it seems like it did catch AceJ off guard there and finish the stock.
Yep,
Well played,
unfortunately,
Yberrie.
that's Ori just being a top 1 character.
Well, Yberrie will be continuing to winners finals, and AceJ will be coming to join the losers bracket, and we'll be moving on to the next winners side game, I am imagining.